What if the future of Canada's economy hinged on one man's return to power? The stakes have never been higher. Donald Trump's return to the White House could profoundly impact Canada, its biggest trade partner. Before the election, Trump hinted at imposing tariffs of 10 or 20%, or even more, on Canadian goods. Economic forecasts suggest these tariffs would severely damage Canada's economy, where nearly 80% of exports are U.S.-bound. Trump's advisors also suggest he will demand that Canada increases its defense spending to meet NATO commitments. Canada's chief negotiator, Steve Verhoeven, warns that Canadians should be quite anxious about the Canada-U.S. relationship. Verhoeven explains that Trump's attraction to tariffs poses a significant threat if he follows through on his promises. Canada faces ugly choices, with the main option being to seek an exemption from U.S. tariffs, but at a steep price. Janice Stein from the Munk School of Global Affairs highlights that Canada is the most dependent country on a single export market. If Trump imposes a 10% tariff on Canadian exports, Canada would likely enter a recession. Economic analysts have prepared various reports on the potential impact of Trump's tariffs on Canada's economy. Scotiabank concluded that Trump's policies could lower Canada's GDP by 3.6% and raise inflation by 1.7 percentage points. TD Economics warned that real GDP could fall by 2.4 percentage points over 2 years due to a minimum 10% tariff. BMO Economics noted that Trump's policies would raise inflationary pressures and force Canada to align its tariffs with the U.S. The Business Development Bank of Canada estimated a $7 billion loss and 20,000 lost jobs in the first year of Trump's tariffs. The Canadian Chamber of Commerce concluded that Trump's policies could reduce Canada's GDP by up to 1%, costing $30 billion. On defense, former U.S. Ambassador Kelly Craft stated that Trump will demand Canada pays its fair share for NATO. Trump's tax proposals could complicate the finances of businesses competing across the border, forcing competitive tax cuts in Canada. Janice Stein emphasized the importance of Canada selling itself to the U.S. to matter more under a Trump presidency. PPF's Matter More report suggests Canada should focus on defense spending and critical minerals to deepen ties with the U.S. J.D. Vance, a key player in a Trump administration, represents a generational challenge to America's political landscape. Take him seriously.